Grr, this good news. This means war not over yet. More fun, fighty times ahead. Jeez. Heyo, everybody, it's Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders 2. So, did a little bit between the last episodes. I can't remember what I ended up showing you guys. I think I was working on the treehouse last, and Zell, yeah, that's right. I was working on the treehouse, and Zell came to build. So we are going to go to Chapter 3 in this episode. But the treehouse is finally finished. There it is. Let's give you a quick tour. It's not finished. It needs the final polish. But we're going to wait until we have all the assets from Chapter 3. So there's the inside. We got the tree growing right through it. Got some cool views. I kind of built up the tree a little bit so like the branches were kind of growing up the tree a little bit more. I thought that added a little bit of polish. We got the viewing room here, the glass viewing room, so we can see down at everything from here. And as we expand outward to there, and even back here, we'll have a nice view of that. Yeah, so I gotta decorate, this is gonna be Rosie's room, because she's the one who started us on the whole saving Farrowfield Farm and making a farm and saving the Dia Tree. So it's only suiting that this becomes Rosie's house. I'm not sure what the music's going on here. I think it might be like, we put a music box in Zell's house and it somehow changed the music in the area. I don't know what's going on there. So anyways, Zell made his house. It's funny because I was working on the treehouse for like 2 hours and then I looked over and I didn't even know like what he was doing. I was like, holy crap, your house is huge. So yeah, he made quite a big fancy house. He's a chef by profession. So he's got a nice big kitchen in here, a nice chill area. Is this because is the music coming from here? How do I turn this off? It is coming from that. It's like covering the whole town with that music. So annoying. So he made a secret crafting room down here. You guys know how I like my secret rooms. But it was all dirty. It was just a dirt room. So he doesn't know I did this. But I glammed it up a little bit. And then Synchros was here when I did this. So I took a picture of Synchros being butt naked on his couch. And I put it in the room. So now every time he comes down to craft, he's got to look at Synchros' naked butt. Funny thing is, they cannot edit these, only I can. So he's forced to look at this unless he takes the picture off the wall. So I put a red carpet in and gold walls and some light boxes, so it's not so dirty. His secret crafting room is now more glamorous. So I like the way that turned out. So he's got his little bedroom here. And as you can see here, it's an enormous, natural, neat, and sweet bedroom. With pretty good fanciness, it's natural. It's very cool. He kind of copied my idea with the trellis that I've done over there. I showed him how to do that, and he did it up. We got a nice big feast table up here. And like I said, he's a chef by profession, so he has some chili plants going. And part of his initiation process was to build a house that also included a farm. Not the biggest farm, but he got a chili farm on top of his house. And he also has a little bar up here. So a very fun and interesting build. He's got a very curved house. So interesting roof there, fun patio up front. And out back he has a little gladiolus garden. But he's still got to decorate the outside a bit. That's all he ended up doing in the time that he had before he logged out. But it's looking really nice. So now we got the Tree of Life, or the Dia Tree treehouse over there all finished up. I'm trying to think if we did anything else in between the episodes. What is with the music over here? Oh, you know what? Freaking Synchros put this... It's probably the piano. That's what it is. Jeez. So, the cool thing about this inn that Synchros made... If we look at the map here, what the heck? Oh no, he's made another room here. So, I've been trying to tell these guys to calm down. We have 24 out of 100 rooms. And that doesn't make sense because we should have 2 here. 1 for the cabin. 3 for the coffee house, or sorry, 3, 4, 5 for the barn, 6 for his house, and 7 for Zell's. Oh, and then 8 for the treehouse. So we should have 8 houses, 8 rooms. And somehow we have 24, because these guys are essentially creating rooms by fencing in areas. You could just break the room by taking one of these off, I think. Yes, that did break the room. So, yeah, there's ways to go about doing this, but then, you know, they put like 10 rooms in these houses where if you just leave it open, it'll fix it. So we got to do some room management so we can not take up a quarter of our overall space required for our land. See, that's a room. But this one we would keep. So if you make a reception room like we did here, enormous reception room, and you put a small bedroom next to it, it becomes a hotel. And what it's trying to say by going and looking at the map outside, it actually shows an inn on the map. That creates an inn. So I'm okay with that having 2 rooms just so we can actually create the inn. But the rest, such as this, should just knock the door off. So later on, once we start running out of rooms, we got to come back and make some inventory management. Like these bathrooms and stuff, we don't need all these extra rooms. This should just be one big open room. But it's nice having a place for all the townsfolk to sleep. And we were having some issues with this house not working properly, but we ended up fixing it. He says he had a secret room somewhere. I think there's a ladder or something coming up here. But I also believe this is counted as a room. Oh, maybe not. Something's going on with this one. But it's probably a good thing. So we don't need any extra rooms. Oh yeah, and this would actually count as an extra room. So in terms of room management, what you want to do, instead of making 10 bathrooms, you make one giant bathroom where everybody poops in. And then you use these like wall dividers to give them privacy. And then that way everybody poops in one place, everyone showers in one place, and same with your kitchens and stuff. But when you make a sleeping area, you can still separate the rooms with dividers, you just don't make them individual rooms, and they'll still use that. So this inn should end up being 2 rooms at the end, and that would be the most efficient way to do it. So yeah, room management's big because we only have a 100 room limit. I believe you could do more rooms after that, but then they just stop functioning properly. So we want to make sure that we get the max function. This counts as a room, but we need this to be a room for the animals to stay in here. So that would be an extra one. But yeah, small little things that we got to work on. Oh yeah, Seekers also added a secret room. So now that both these guys have put secret rooms in their houses, I got to add a secret room to my cabin or something. So here we go. And that does not count as a room because it does not have a door. So he made a secret swimming pool in the basement of his house, which is quite nice. So yeah, fun little tour to kick things off. But now I think we should actually progress the story further and head on over to the 3rd chapter. So let's go and do that. Had a ton of fun building that farm area. And, oh, we got more medals to give him? Oh, maybe not. 16 medals. Oh, I got a garb. And a street corner song. And Shining City song. Lonely Village. Ooh. A mustache. A tracky cap. Holy moly. A rabbit ears. Oh my god. And a new recipe. Okay, yeah. A prince. Okay, we gotta actually customize our guy, I think. I don't know if there's a dressing room anywhere. Zell might have a dressing room at his house. I guess I could just craft one and throw it down. Yeah, why not? Actually, wait. I do know I have one over at Scarlet Sands. Saves me from crafting it. Still have a bunch of NPCs over here just roaming about. Oh yeah, speaking of that, you can see I have various NPCs. Townspeople, dancing girls. So I'll show you guys, well, don't know if the map... Yeah, the map should send us to the boat. Let's clear out these poo, because desperately need this stuff to continue growing our valley. But we have a neat and sweet bedroom over here for Babs. And we can change our look now. I think we've looked too similar for too long. Yes, let's rock that up. Let's get the mustache. Oh, I think we have to craft that outfit in order to wear it. Let's do that. Where would it be listed? There we go. Now that should have added it to our wardrobe, I would hope. Ah. There we go. Ooh. Do we have any extra customizations? Oh wait, we can mix and match these? We can have the glasses. That's hilarious. I'm good without the bow. The glasses are pretty hilarious. Let's go with the glasses as well. Alright. Looking crazy. This little tail on that. Oh my god, he looks hilarious. And I think with our new look, we are set to go to chapter 3. So I'm still a little bit sick, but feeling like I'm okay to head off. Oh ho ho, the pyramid is impressive, and the oasis is ostentatious. You've outdone yourself this time. Can't wait to see what wondrous works you will build next. What Lulutopia needs right now is defenses. Hargen's forces could attack without warning. Not only that, we need more trained soldiers who can help us fight back against the monsters. Well then it sounds like it's time to press on to the new island to find some warriors who really know their help from their tip. A new island? Have you got a place in mind? There's a new never-ending war, a forbidden place where no outsider dares set foot on the Moonbrooke. Moonbrooke? Did you mean the Moonbrooke? But hasn't this place been abandoned since the castle was sacked? How could there still be a war going on there? What does it matter? Any island with a never-ending war raging on it sounds just my kind of place. I'd rather not send you whippersnappers to such a dangerous land, but I don't know anywhere else to find the fighters you need. If you're still willing to risk life and limb to go there, have a word with the captain at the dock. Alright, so the third act is all about war. We did farming, we did mining, and now we're going to war. War never changes. Now hopefully it lets me actually select it from the map, because I wanted to show a couple things with the map here. Oh, Johnny. It's funny you should wash up here. I've some fishy information for you pertaining to the new island. New island? Maybe it's Moonbrooke. I don't know the name, but she's big, a real lunker. Could be the island's inhabited with folk, no less, human folk. A little flying fish told me that it's home to a military general who's as fierce as she is beautiful, and the master swordsman whose blood is hot enough to boil a blizzard. Only problem is there's a bad juju about the island, and we pirates, we sailors are supercilious bunch. I'd rather not get with squatting distance of the place. But if you insist on going, I'll ferry you there, reluctantly, of course. Come find me when you're ready to leave, and I'll cast me hook to this horrible land for ye. Ahoy there, Johnny. We'll be hauling the anchor today. All right, this is... Ooh. Moonbrooke. This is what I want to say about the NPCs. So, Soggy Scary has villagers that you can get. There's a player-created creation on each one of these, randomly generated. And if you find the player creation, there's usually an NPC or 2 or 3 that you could recruit. And I was noticing that there's different, you know, attributes to each one of these islands. So Soggy Scary will give you the villagers. I think it was Blossom Bay that gave you the... what was it? The farmers. And Iridescent Island gives you the vendors, the NPC vendors. Then Sunny Sands gives you dancers, so dancing girls. I have not been to Angler's Isle yet, and you can't go there in multiplayer. So it has something to do with fishing, and it teaches you all about fishing. So that might be something I do as an episode in the future, but it didn't seem like a priority. And if I go to build aquariums and stuff, I want them to be fancy. So again, I want all the materials that we get from Act 3. And I'll definitely grab the fish. We'll make some cool aquariums for our Furrowfield-ish village that we're working on. Now, what's really cool is all these different places give you these different materials, different seeds, different NPCs. I looked at the map on Google. There's 5 more that we have not discovered. So various types of NPCs. I'm assuming one will have a fighter and all sorts of different stuff. So we need to acquire ourselves some fighters and check out the story of Moonbrooke. This should be fun. I thought I was all ready for talking and recording, and the moment I start talking, my throat starts drying up immediately. I guess I'm not quite 100% yet. We'll see if I can make it through this episode, and hopefully some more. Definitely gonna need a water break between these. I think I got a bottle here, so it might be good. You're about to set sail for Moonbrooke, aren't you? Well, you won't have to worry about being attacked by the children of Hargan. They had their wicked way with the place long ago. Perhaps you might meet the princess. Goodness knows what the hairy hermit meant when he said it was a land of never-ending war. I'm sure he's wrong about that. At least I hope he is. Baha! Not to worry, Johnny. Your island is safe in my hands, and so is Lulu. I will care for her as though she were my own daughter. I'd really rather you didn't. Oh, it's hot in here. I don't want people to start thinking we're related. By the way, are you alright, Melroth? You looked a little peaky when the stone tablet started glowing earlier. What are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm made of sterner stuff than you weaklings, that's for sure. Well, alright, but be careful, you two. If things get dangerous, I want you to both come back here right away. I reckon you'd be just fine. But still come back soon, eh? I can't wait to meet your new mate you bring back with you. All aboard a trip. Time to set sail. And off we go. Let's get this water going. Holy moly. Why? Why is it when I decide to record? Start having issues. I actually got some hulls here too, which should help. What do you think of this, Hargan? This world was once barren and bare, but now it hums with life. It may be nothing more than an illusion, ready to shatter at any moment, but there's still things here that I believe in. Let the power of the humans and the power of creation. All right. I was super excited about Act 3 when I was plowing through the story, and I was really enjoying the story, and I still am. But now that I've gotten into the building, I just want to build. And that means we have like a good 10 hours of recordings and talking and reading to get through before I can actually hit that end game building that I so want to thoroughly enjoy. So many tools and pieces and things to build with, and it's so much fun once you hit that sandbox. But the story so far has been really good, so I can't complain. So this is the island the hairy hermit told us about, a forbidden place where no human dares to set foot. I'll stay here, his ship, and see this to the ship. The crow's nest need swabbing, and the mizzenmast needs mizzening. when you want to head back to the Isle of Awakening, just say the word. Got it. Say, Johnny, what's with all this fluffy white stuff? And the way the hermit talked about this place, I thought the ground would be Oh, mighty Malroth, master of destruction. Here we go with the long waiting times. I like how the snow is in half blocks. So we discovered that I get the chisel in like a little bit. The Isle abounds with death and devastation, the perfect place for you to realize your true potential. I was assuming that Malroth would be the final boss of this act, which might be cool. But yeah, the chisel lets you chisel blocks into half blocks and cornered pieces, I assume, because I've seen other people's games doing that. And I would love to put some snow everywhere and chisel it down. I await your awakening with bated breath. Alright. Hang in there, Malroth. That voice again. Who is it? What do they want? By Jovi. What in the world do we have here, then? You got blue hair too, buddy. What's up, little man? It's not normal for humans to pay visit to these parts. If you're an ally of the monsters, I suggest you leave now before I drive you out by force. Judging by your vacant expression, it would seem you have haven't the slyness for that manner of subterfuge. Perhaps you're not in the league of the enemy after all. But then, what in the world brings you to this, to a place like this? I say, a builder, and you come here seeking willing warriors to help you fight the children of Hargan. A builder? Could the legends be true? Could you be the builder who will bring balance back to the Moonbrooke? Well met, my lord. Warwick, captain of the Moonbrooke Brigade of Guards, at your service. My good fellow, I require your aid. Follow me, I prithee. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was a seed. Oh, is this cotton? No. Grass fiber. So we've been having a real hard problem with cotton, and apparently this, according to my friends, they say you get a lot of cotton in this act. So hopefully I can start acquiring that, because it is a real pain trying to find cotton in this game up until, I guess, now. But this does look like cotton, doesn't it? But we're getting grass from it. Oh, we got cotton that time. I guess it's, someone wasn't ready to be harvested, maybe? Warwick, my boy, you have returned, and with strangers in tow, no less. Don't tell me you've managed to rally new recruits to our cause? I like the fact that they're not all worshipping the children of Hargan for once. I'm tired of, like, yeah, I'm just tired of that. Like, everyone following Hargan. Your Majesty, Lord Jerome, glad news. This young fellow is our long-awaited builder. The emissary of annihilation will lead us to our victory on the battlefield. What? This is some low jappery, is it? You speak the truth? Do not be deceived. I guess it's an old guy talking, Jerome. Do not, I can't do an old, Come now, we too believe this dull-eyed simpleton will lead us to glory. Ah, how much longer must we hide here like rats? I want nothing more than to take the fight to the enemy, but we are powerless to do so. What's the emissary of annihilation, and who's the enemy that they're talking to fight to? Help! Of course, hold on. Anessa! Help is at hand! Well, my boy, if you truly are a builder, I have a favor to ask you. An official commandment of the King of Moonbrooke. Okay. The mighty warrior you see stricken before you is Anessa, general of the Moonbrooke Brigade of the Guards. She faced Pastential friend in battle? Faced a Pastential friend in battle, and now lies racked with poison. If you are who you claim, you should have no difficulty in making a dose of antidotal herb to cure her of her corruption, yes? Frog stool and leaves, all the stuff that apothecary's pot found hereabouts. I prithee prepare a dose of antibolic herb and deliver it to me. Okay, I don't see her. What are they talking about? Oh, she's right there on the ground. Oh, that would make sense. Okay. We need to get frog stools. Okay, let's get some stuff. Got a weird feeling that there's a bunch of really tough monsters up that way. I'm never one to shy away from a fight, but we should probably help that woman before we go looking for fun. I think I saw some mushrooms in the cave near the docks. There's some right here. But we need the medicinal herbs. No, yeah, what I was saying earlier is it's nice to be able to just like, hey, we're ready to take the fight to Hargan. These guys are at war, and they're not like, oh, convert me before I'll fight for you. No, they're just ready to accept me as a builder and fight back. Not naive, ready to go, ready for war. That's what I like to see. Well, we might as well load up on this stuff because we're probably going to need a lot of medicinal herbs anyways if we're going to be fighting a lot in this act. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of things they get us to build. I'm going to assume like a castle. Every place needs a defensive fortress. Impenetrable fortress. I want to like try to come up with some voices for these guys, but my voice ain't doing too well. Just my regular voice ain't doing too well. Lacking inspiration here, guys. Okay, let's craft this. Do we have any leftovers? 3 pouches. Alright, here you go, lady. Good gracious, a dose of antidotal herb. Then there is no doubt about it. You are the builder after all. Well, give it to me, I prithee. I don't know what that word is. Am I saying that right? 1,000 thanks, young builder. With this, Anessa will live to fight another day, and many more after that. Thanks again. You are a kind soul and a brave one too. To think of the so brazenly creating with no fear and divine judgment your unholy actions may incur. Such is the life of a builder, I suppose. My people are true followers of the children of Hargan. Wait, my people are true followers of the children of Hargan? We could never dream of embarking on such sinful course. No, I was wrong. We gotta convert them first. Oh, tell me you lot have fallen for that rubbish too. But if you're on the same side as the cult, then who exactly are you fighting against? Exactly what I was thinking. It only made sense. Anessa, my dear girl, how good is it to see you well again? It is thanks to you, your majesty. Had you not cured me with that antidotal herb, I fear I would have perished. But where in the world did you find it? And who are you, pray tell? A warrior woman. Look at her, she looks badass. Her little centurion helmet. You made the medicine, did you? It seems I owe you my life, builder. When those When those accursed monsters tore down the castle walls and took up residence in the ruins, I thought our fight was over. I did not dare to dream that builder would soon appear, the emissary of annihilation sent to us by Holy Hargan himself. Indeed, thanks to you, our fight, is not over yet. But our position is still weak. We must reclaim our seat of the power of the throne room of Moonbrooke Castle. Come along, Johnny. You and Malroth follow me. We're going to storm the castle and give those usurpers a jolly good licking. I know you would love to join us, Anessa, but I think it is best you stay here and recover your strength. I shall lead our 2 new recruits into battle. The monsters that claimed the castle are no feeble foe. I suggest you take some medicinal herb and medicinal shrubs growing nearby before we depart. Come, Johnny, come, Malroth. Let's give those rotters what for. Yep, I'm good. Jeez, my throat. To battle. Ooh, so pretty. Give me all the content. This place is freaking rubble and ruins. Is this supposed to be our castle? Pfft, it looks like a pile of old stones to me. Indeed, this was once a great fortress, but alas, the monsters have reduced it to ruins. What's eating you, Johnny? What? You knew Moonbrooke had been destroyed, but you thought it had already been rebuilt by the princess? A princess? Ha! Wherever did you get that idea? Huh? Was the princess turned into an imp? Enough with the daydreams, Johnny. We've got some monsters to mash. It's not a monster. Shrieky! Now that the Thoth-Pethy human are no more, we've got the whole path to ourselves. I hate it when they do those slurs and freaking accents in spelling. Just let me read the word for what it is. Human, I thought we wiped out I thought we wiped you out already. Everyone over here, we've got some Thragleth to finish off. Jesus. Get down here. Oh boy, we need a power attack. Yeah. He's like breathing bad breath on me. Easy peasy. Holy moly, this is quite the area. We're gonna have to rebuild this whole castle. I yield. Honestly, you humans are stubborn. Tree You may have beaten me, but our army got the place surrounded. You'll never win this war. Keep fighting just like the children of Hargan taught you. You death and destruction reign here forever. Here I truth Moonbrooke's destiny. Jeez, that's a struggle. Huzzah! Moonbrooke Castle is ours once more. 3 cheers to Johnny and Malroth. Hip hip. Hooray? No offense, Bluey, but I don't think taking control of this pile of rubble is really worth celebrating. Hey, I'm a Bluey too. That's as may be, but I say you two where did you get such dash powerful weapons? Build them yourselves, did you, Johnny? Those sinful skills of yours may come in very useful indeed. Whose side are you on anyway? If you're with the children of Hargan and so are the monsters, then why are you... Bravo, soldiers! You have banished the beastly brothers and their castle is back in the hands of the rightful owner. We owe you and Malroth a debt of gratitude, Johnny. Our fight may rage forevermore, just as Hargan wills it. So, well, Hargan rules this area, then why do we have to fight them off? What? I'm so confused. Permit me to explain. We of Moonbrooke understand it is our duty, nay, our destiny, to continue the fight, just as the children of Hargan decree. What are you fighting the children of Hargan? Wait, what? You're fighting the children of Hargan? Because the children of Hargan told you to. Why would you believe that rubbish? And why would we not? As we find ourselves at the brink of defeat, the emissary of annihilation has come to deliver us, just as the prophecy said he would. And lo, a builder shall be sent to these shores to build the vast and profane creations that Hargan's most loyal children might tear these foul affronts asunder. No act better embodies his teachings than war. No sin is more cardinal than ending the fighting, whether in victory or defeat. It is our fate to fight forever and ever. But Anessa, with Johnny and Malroth at our side, we might just be able to win. We can escape this bally old fate. Are you serious? You would defy the children's teachings? Gadzooks, Warwick. And never in all my years have I heard such poppycock. As Knights of Moonbrooke, it is our sworn duty to keep the raging, not end it. Johnny, you said we were looking for fighters to join your cause, yes? Well, I know one end of the sword from another. The second this war is over, I'll come with you. That's why I need your help to defeat the children of Hargan to end this war. Are you with me? Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, Johnny. I don't want to die in this blasted battle, and with your aid, I dare say I shan't. Johnny, was it? Thank you for risking all to help us to win back the throne. But allow me to be blunt. Neither I nor the Lord Jerome or His Majesty have any intention of winning this war. We are, and we remain, faithful servants of destruction. That being said, there is a little destruction we can wreak on our current sorry state. We do need your help. Our first priority is to rebuild the castle. We need defensive positions to muster our forces and push back the enemy. The heart of the castle is the throne room. Here, take these sections of castle wall and build a barricade across the opening. But don't forget, the wall must be at least 2 blocks high. Let the refortification begin. Okay. Huzzah! The easiest thing I ever built. Give me them hearts! 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 Everyone freaking... You want to come down for the wall? Impressive work, builder. Our first fully fledged fortification is complete. You call this a fortification? Johnny could make 1,000,000 rooms like this with his eyes closed. You underestimate the strategic strength of a sound fortification, Malroth. When constructed correctly, walls built from castle wall blocks are nigh unbreakable. The more we repair the castle with stout castle wall blocks, the more we shall be spared the monsters meddling, and the better we may protect our counterattack. From this throne room, let us expand our fortification and begin the fight back. Anessa, I trained together, but I could never match her when it came to strategy. If you're here to learn about battle, you could do a jolly good deal worse than to learn from her. She says she has no interest in winning this war, but just wait until she sees the incredible creations only a builder can bring forth. She may change her tune yet. In any case, I must offer you my throne. Thanks for fortifying the throne. Here, my dear boy, a boon. Medicinal leaves. That's it. All right. Well, we got a lot of work to do. Hold on, I can sense something. It's battle. To battle! Once again. I smell monsters, Johnny. Lots of them, and they're headed this way. We've only just got here, and the monsters are already launching a massive attack against us. This island really is a war zone. Yeah, I'm fixed. Let's get them. Your Majesty, please remain in the throne room. Thanks to Johnny's repairs, it's the safest place in the castle. The monsters cannot breach these walls. Everyone ready? Let's mess these monsters up. Good googly moogly. Battles already. It's gonna be like this freaking every 5 minutes. I need better gear. I mean, I'm sure this is the place I'm gonna be making it. I mean, what did I make last? It was, iron gear. Maybe we get some steel, some mithril, adamantium. Who knows? Rick. Huzzah! Get wrecked. The monsters are defeated. Victory! Ahaha, looks like the monsters around here have got a bit of a backbone. This is my kind of place. Good show up there, Malroth and Johnny. Your repair has protected His Majesty wonderfully well. Yeah, and you were right about the monsters not being able to get through those walls. Guess you know what you're talking about. Indeed. While our fortifications may currently only enclose the throne room, we now have a safe base from which to expand our territory. Our next goal should be to gradually repair the rest of the ruined rooms for the castle wall blocks and expand our sphere of influence. However, the monsters' military might is unparalleled. The very best we can hope for is to hold their forces back and stave off defeat. I will not stand in your way, Johnny, nor Malroth's, but believe me when I say this is not a war that we can win. So long as I live, I shall fight. This is what the children of Hargon have taught me, and this is my heartfelt conviction. I'm like confused because the children of Hargon want them to fight, but they're attacking them, so they want them to fight them. It's like they want them to kill themselves. Hargon are trying to kill themselves. We're gonna trade you to fight us. The children of Hargon have got us completely surrounded. Breaking the siege will not be easy. They've got our backs to the wall, have they? It doesn't feel like it. They've got our backs to the wall, have they? It doesn't feel like it. Is their army really that strong? Well, why don't we go and have a look so you can see for yourself? It's about time we scouted out the enemy's positions. Very well, Warwick. I'd like to take these two and form a reconnaissance party. The mountain to the southeast should afford you a good view of their forces. And be sneaky about it. You wouldn't stand a chance in their direct confrontation with their entire army. The sneak button's so bad on this game. Roger that. Follow me, you two, and be quiet as mice now. This is not good. Hopefully I don't actually have to sneak. Oh, medicinal herbs. Cotton! Ah! Give it all to me. All of it. Hey, toilets. Yes! We're probably gonna get proper toilets this act. No more pooping in pots. Those days are behind us. Give me all the cotton! Oh, I'm so excited about this cotton. Eat so much of it. Gotta make a cotton field. Wait, do I get seeds from this? I'm not getting cotton seeds. Hopefully there's a way to get cotton seeds. I mean, that's a thing, right? Cotton seeds? And there's cotton fields, so how do you grow cotton? Give me all the cotton. Over here. Freaking love the snow. I could like demolish it by running through it. Meow. Burm, 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 burm. Love the music in this game. Seems like it's only going to get more epic for Act 3. 21 cotton. It's more than I've ever seen in my life. All that cotton is going to be turned into beautiful chairs and beds and all sorts of good things. Outfits. Okay, looks like we didn't have to sneak. So this is the lookout, is it? Look, Johnny, over there. Wow. So that's the monster's army. The one that has besieged. That used besieged. Scouty skeletons defeated by the pesky humans. Rumors must be true. The builder has come to the island. Grr, this good news. This means war not over yet. More fun, fighty times ahead. Jeez. Break down their barricades, beat them black and blue, but let them live. Fun, fighting forever and ever. Just want to slowly torture us. That's great. Thanks, guys. Satisfied, Malroth? The fiends will stop at nothing to see us suffer, and this is only the advance guard. Anessa may have a point. Don't get me started on that whining windbag. She can take her heartfelt conviction and stick it where the sun don't shine. What is conviction anyway? Well, whatever. We'd better get back to the castle. That troll seemed pretty keen to get the party started. Right. Then let us head back home and prepare for the party, so to speak. Just fly over the army. Whatevs. Seems like quite the project. Amazing. I see you're back from your little scouting expedition. As you've now seen for yourself, the monsters have us completely blockaded. We simply cannot walk out in front of the door whenever the fancy strikes us. At this stage, our best, I dare you say, our only course of action is to gather what resources we can and use them to fortify our position. And we must be swift. It would seem the fiends are preparing to sally against us forthwith. Boom, 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 boom. There's still much work to be done on the castle. At present, only the throne room is fortified. Let us begin here and expand outwards. First things first, I think it's best that you move all crafting stations you require into the throne room. Oh, what the devil? You intend to turn my royal reception into a grubby workroom? I fear we have no choice, Your Majesty. We cannot efficiently protect the builder if he works out in the open. Of all this rotten, so be it. Do as you will. Now, Johnny, you should find a stone workbench at the forge, an anvil, and a bonfire hereabouts. Be a sport and bring them all into the throne room, would you? But keep your wits about you out there. There's monsters that could strike at any moment. Still figuring out voices, guys, and I often forget the voice that I use. I'm not very good at reading games, as you probably have found out by now. Or I'm just not good at reading. Look out, Johnny, we've got company. Are you two alright? Frick. More guys? By George! I never expected the monsters to strike so soon. It's like that bally troll said, where they're going to keep attacking wave after wave, forever and ever. Don't let them distract you from the task at hand, Johnny. We'll hold them back. You grab the workstations. Oh my goodness. It's a endless freaking turret defense. Crap, oh crap. Move aside, King. We need work tables in here. Thing is, if I wasn't sick, or I mean, yeah, if I wasn't sick, I would just haul through this, or would have hauled through this already in no time. But now that I'm sick, I kind of have to wait until keen opportunities where my throat's doing good. But I'm like forcing myself to play when I should really wait. But the thing is, I want to build, and in order to do that, I gotta beat the game. I can build just fine and dandy when I'm sick. It's not like I have to, you know, put much concentration in. It's just this stuff is a little bit more time consuming and hard on the throat. But we're going to try to get through it here. Capital work, Johnny. Now that the crafting stations are secured, the rebuilding work can begin in earnest. Alas, those skeletons have us surrounded. With their watchful sockets ever fixed upon us, it may provide difficult to leave the castle grounds. But leave we must. We shall have to step outside at some point, if only to gather the many materials needed to rebuild our defenses. All we have here are ruins and rocks. The best approach may simply be to slip from the castle swiftly and stealthily, gather what resources we can, then hurry back before we're discovered. Alright, Johnny, you focus on building and gathering materials, and I'll smash any monster that gets in your way. A gatherer and a hunter, eh? It seems you two make a good team. I think it's funny when we arrived at this island, there's like a cave, like a king in a cave with two freaking hurt soldiers. It's like, what were they gonna do if I didn't show up? They were literally cornered and on the edge of the water, like just about to die. Like, I feel bad for them. And yet they still want to follow the children of Hargan. Like, and they're fighting the children of Hargan, but they have to follow the children of Hargan. It seems so counterproductive and strange, the whole thing. Allow me to join the team too. Malroth and I shall follow your footsteps and keep the fiends at bay, so you can focus on the fortifications. Awesome. Gazooks, Builder. I don't know why you came to this cursed island, but ever since you arrived, the monsters have grown ever more fierce. I'm sure young Warwick told you already, but you mustn't waste your precious time trying to fight them off. Just ignore them and they'll go away eventually. But be far better served retreating to within the fortifications. We shall join you there, and once the beastly beasts are basted. Speaking of beasts, I have a most beastly hunger. You don't happen to have anything I could eat, do you? You know what they say about armies and what they must march on. I may not do much marching, but it's high time I did some munching. Everyone wants to eat, but they don't want me to cook because it's crafting. We have a potato patch, but the bally thing's jolly well snowed over, and for the life of me, I can't remember which one of these piles it's under. Oh, God. Be a good sport and dig up the potato roast and on the bonfire for me, would you? Potatoes. Awesome. We have an army and we're just feeding them potatoes. Freaking potato team here. Wait, is it? Oh. What is this? Enemies have spawned. We need some freaking, flamethrowers. Some good old traps. What is this? Oh, a seed of life. Wait, did I actually get a potato out of that? It said dig here, and I got a seed of life. Oh my God, this is a disaster. They say just ignore them. Like, how could you ignore them? Oh. Would you look at that? This thing is really buried. I figured it would have just been covered in snow. Not 5 feet under. Wow. Looks like potatoes need some irrigation, maybe? Interesting. Roasted potatoes. Baked potato. Get some cheese with that. Here's a potato, man. Oh, I think these non-stop waves are gonna drive me mad trying to build stuff. The relaxation part of the game is over, and it's time to defend the assault. Stressful! Does this snow repile up? Oh my god. That's cool. I want my village covered in snow. Johnny makes his first jacket potato. Goodness gracious me. It is a freshly baked potato in your pocket. Gosh, that smells incredible. Hurry up, then hand it over. Absolutely delicious, soft and fluffy, with a rich, earthy aroma. Very much like yourself, I speak to you. Softness, of course, not your musk. But do not blame yourself. Your whole generation is weak, not just you. Freaking millennials. Many more soldiers than this survived the monster's assault. But they let their cowardice get the better of them. They fled the castle to save their skins. I have been fighting for 50 years now. It is all I know. So do not let me catch you trying to end this war. It is all too rare a thing to find one's meaning in life. I prithee, builder, do not take that away from me. Ah, but I forgot myself. You have done me a great service and must be justly rewarded. Pray, take these with my thanks, and may they serve you well. Medicinal leaves. Anyone gonna give me something useful around here? Frickin' heck. What's next? Ah, Johnny. I would like to enlist your aid in a certain matter. We are all well wearied from the battle and require a place to rest. I would ask you to build us each a bed and place them within the throne room walls. What? It's not enough that you make a workshop in my throne room, now it's to serve as a barracks too? Please, have patience, your majesty, for the moment. This is our place of safety. Should we sleep out in the open, we may never wake up. Hey man, you were hiding in a cave before, now you... Jeez, this guy, man. Very well, General. Until the bar chambers are rebuilt, I shall endure it. I hate this guy. So freaking privileged. Then it's settled. If you should need some wood to make the beds, there's plenty of old timber scattered around the castle ruins. As for the grass fiber, that can be collected from the freesia plants. Oh, that's what was getting caught from. So I need freesia seeds. Hurry, Johnny, build us 6 simple beds and place them safely within the throne room walls. Bam! Alright, I'm gonna go get some beds. And I will see you guys in the next episode. And we will continue on with the story and the defenses of Moonbrooke. And hopefully restore this castle into a kingdom of glory. And bring back some amazing new characters. I'm really digging this guy. What's his name? Oh, there's a Nessa. I like her. But what's this blue-haired dude? Warwick. I like his name too. We got Warwick and Johnny. Look at us. A couple badasses. Blue-haired badasses. And a purple-haired girl too. I like her. I'm not a fan of the king. He should go hide in his cave. This guy's like Deckard Cain. Oh, stay a while and listen. Very fun. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your comments, views, and hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am making it. Sorry for being sick, and yeah, it sucks. But I want to get through this, and I want to have fun doing it. So I'll try to rest my voice in between recordings, so you guys don't have to deal with my my scratchy voice. Doing my best. Got to get through it. Alright, guys, thank you so once again, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye now.